Cryptoslo with more crypto gains. What's going on, guys? Happy Friday. Hope your day has started off to a good start. Mine certainly has. Watching that Bitcoin go up. Saying, man, I should have bought more Bitcoin. Happens every time. You know, that's a good reminder. You know, everyone loves the altcoin action, but you know, Bitcoin, it just like slowly doesn't do anything, and then all of a sudden, boom, 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 boom. And yeah. So, title of today's video: Bitcoin pumps and altcoins slump. Man. Tell you, people are saying, why aren't the altcoins going up? You know, there's a lot of things going on. I mean, one big thing is a lot of people exiting Tether and moving into Bitcoin, just for fears that there's some funny business going on with Tether. As always, I mean, you know, believe it or not believe it, Tether's been around a long time, and they, you know, it's the same FUD stories. Do I think they're 100% backed? Who knows? But, you know, I wish they would just go ahead and do a stupid audit or whatever and get it over with, so we can quit hearing about it so much, you know? Kind of makes you think there's bankers at the core of it, you know? But anyways, so a lot of people exiting on Bitfinex, exiting Tether, moving into Bitcoin, which could be driving the price, you know, outside of mass adoption and the high. I mean, there's a lot of things that are pointing positive for Bitcoin right now. We have a lot of things positive. We have a very high hash rate moving into the halvening. We have, you know, that's just crazy right there to think that the reward will half. So basically the mining capacity for everyone is just cut in half. So I think people, you know, the miners are trying to get as much as they possibly can. So, yeah. So the halvening, we've had some nice green candles. We have you know, the Lightning Network. You know, it's crazy. You know. On a side note, what's crazy to me is I look at how many people are involved in crypto and everything that's going on in the engineering and everything going into it, and then Uber IPOs for $85 billion. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? They're valuing Uber at like, you know, half of the entire crypto market. It's absurd. It's absurd to me. You know, I really wonder, once it just shows you that right there should be the red flag. That should be the red flag to you of how much crypto will be worth someday. If one company, which is losing money, is worth $85 billion, what are crypto companies going to be worth someday? I don't even think you can imagine it. But yeah, anyways, something to think about, you know, if you're thinking of buying Bitcoin. So, but with that being said, so all this money's pouring into Bitcoin. People see it as a safe investment. And then you kind of get a little FOMO going. You know, the price is going up. Oh, I'm missing out on my Bitcoin. So people start to liquidate their altcoins and move into Bitcoin. So it's a pullback, good buying opportunity, but you know, eventually the Bitcoin will lose its steam. It always does, and the money will flow backwards into alts, especially since the Tether FUD is out there. So we should see a nice little alt pump once the steam runs out of that Bitcoin. You know, and the other thing to think about too is Bitcoin needs to solidly get over 6,500, and then we might be able to call it a bull. So, you know, I know there's a ton of videos out there. Bitcoin bull market exploding. I wouldn't care. I mean, it's trending up, and has a lot of positive things going for it. And I definitely would love to see a bull run, you know? I'd definitely love to see a bull run, but I'm not getting too excited yet because the puppet masters are always behind the curtains of finances. And, you know, if this space has taught me anything, when this goes up, it won't go up like it went up last time. Not in the sense of how high, but in the same patterns. It just never does. You know, there'll be a new twist, you know. So if I were you, if you were heavily in alts, I personally am not selling my alts for Bitcoin. I'm not there yet. Because I think we're going to have a nice pump, and I think there would be a pretty big loss. And, you know, flip-flopping between BTC and the alts, you know, unless you're an experienced trader, I don't recommend it. I'm more of an accumulator. I mean, I look at it as like a retirement account. So, yeah. But anyways, that is my opinion on why I think the alts are slumping and Bitcoin's pumping. So, you know, keep that in mind. Hold on to your alts, and you know, I think we'll see a possible rise in them in the next week or two. So, this is Cryptoslo. If you're not talking gains, then we're not talking Safu.